Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Ellie Mae and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your girl's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed. And the only correction that we give is a little tiny tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll be introduced to all of this tomorrow and taught how to use it properly during your follow-up training session. Now, if you notice, Ellie Mae is sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Ellie heel. And at this point, she has a job to do, and that is to remain even with your left leg when you're walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind. And each time that you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit and to wait for her next command. And her focus and attention span is a puppy. I mean, looks like a big girl, but she's definitely a puppy between her ears. So our job has been to try to get her to focus and pay attention because the wind is blowing today. So she's very easily distracted. That's normal for a puppy her age, but she's heeling nicely next to Brandy's left leg. And when Brandy stops, she's going to run through all the commands without us. And that's how smart she is that she's anticipating the next command without even looking at Brandy. So what we're working on is eye contact. Now, the next exercise that Brandy's going to demonstrate is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Your homework is to practice to lengthen out the amount of time that she's able to hold this command. You're going to start out at about 30 seconds, and you're going to slowly work up over the next couple months to 3 minutes. When Brandy returned back to her, she walked counterclockwise back to her shoulders. And Ellie Mae waited for Brandy to get back. She didn't get up. And then Brandy had to give her the command and let her know what she wanted her to do, and she told her to heel. Each time you return to her shoulders, she expects to get another command. Now this time, instead of returning back to her, Brandy's going to demonstrate the come on command. And she should come and sit. She should not come and jump on you. When she was walking away from us just now, that's called sidewinding, where she's not walking in a straight line.
Stay. Stay.
So she's still having a little trouble with her focus. I mean, she's holding her stay, but she's looking all around. She's not looking at her trainer. Brandy's going to demonstrate the come on command again. She comes and sits. That was very nice. And she goes back to heel position on her own, and we're not correcting her for that. She's coming and she's sitting, so. She's dying to demonstrate the down command, so we'll do that. This is the down from a heel position. So with her seated at your left open palm, straight down toward the ground, the one-word command to down and stay. You can practice this indoors as well as outdoors. You're going to work up to 5 minutes. She's really doing a good job. She knows, she likes that down command. Hardest command to teach. Once they get the idea, that's all they want to do. Can I do it yet? Can I do it yet? Brandy's going to call her out of that. Very nice. And the very last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is her down from a distance. So with her, no, come on, Ellie.
And sit.
Make her do it the way it was taught. Brandy leaves her in a sit stay. She turns to face her, and it's just, you're going to lengthen out your distance and, of course, the time. Now, she's done a great job of demonstrating some of her new skills. We're going to have written information for you. You're going to get a lesson working with her. She's come a very long way. She's a sweet, sweet girl. And we loved having her, and we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.